How's it going, kiddos? Welcome to Brainstitch Chronicles. In the vast landscape of strategy games, finding a title that strips away the complexities and places you at the heart of every tactical decision can be a refreshing and invigorating experience. Many strategy games demand a high level of macro management, requiring players to juggle resource allocation, unit production, and base construction alongside the heat of battle. But what if a game could deliver intense strategic combat without these layers of complexity, allowing players to immerse themselves fully in the role of a battlefield commander?
You must rally the Horde and lead your people to their destiny.
Strategy games can be daunting to get into, especially if you've never experienced them in the Golden Age. Titles like Warcraft, Starcraft, Age of Empires, Command & Conquer, and Dawn of War define the RTS subgenre, building complex systems that demand both tactical prowess and macro management skills. The essence of strategy games has evolved, splintering into various subgenres. Some have stuck to their roots, while others have created a vast gap between easy accessibility and deep understanding. Traditional RTS games often require mastering intricate macro management, handling the economy, producing units, and placing structures. This complexity can be a barrier to entry, making the learning curve steep. While practice leads to perfection, the question remains, how long until the fun begins? Players manage resources, build and upgraded structures, and trained and deployed units while responding to the opponent's actions in real time. This level of complexity made these games deeply rewarding, but challenging for newcomers. The essence of strategy games has evolved, splintering into various subgenres. Some titles have stuck to their roots, continuing to build upon the legacies of these classic RTS games. For instance, modern iterations of Starcraft and Age of Empires maintain the intricate balance of micro and macro management, catering to hardcore fans who thrive on complex strategic depth. These games often feature detailed tutorials and advanced AI to help players improve their skills, but they still retain a steep learning curve that can be intimidating for beginners. On the other hand, some strategy games have sought to bridge the gap between easy accessibility and deep understanding. This approach has led to the creation of new subgenres that simplify certain aspects of traditional RTS games while still offering a rich strategic experience. For example, turn-based strategy games like Civilization and XCOM allow players to make each decision slowly, reducing the pressure of real-time play and making the genre more approachable. These games focus more on long-term planning and strategy than classic RTS games' fast-paced, high-stakes environment. Recently, I've discovered tremendous pleasure in minimalist games, especially within the strategy genre. These games strip away the complexities of intense macro control, allowing you to act purely as a commander, leading your armies without the burden of endless micromanagement. Additionally, the rise of mobile and indie games has introduced a wave of minimalist strategy games that prioritize accessibility. These games strip away the complexities of resource management and base building, focusing instead on core tactical elements. Titles like Into the Breach and Bad North exemplify this trend, offering streamlined gameplay that is easy to pick up but hard to master. These games often feature procedurally generated levels and roguelite elements, providing endless replayability without overwhelming the player with too many systems to manage.
Well, that horn means that now we can invade this happy little community.
Among the minimalist strategy games, Bad North stands out. It edges elaborate storylines, detailed character designs, and complex mechanics, placing you as the hero of your own story in a procedurally generated, picturesque island kingdom. The game offers a simple yet engaging gameplay, achieving maximum intrigue while maintaining remarkable visual clarity. Nothing stands between you and the fierce battles against invading Vikings. In Bad North, the absence of a detailed storyline or complex characters is not a shortcoming but a deliberate design choice. This minimalism allows players to project their own narratives onto the game, creating a personal and immersive experience. The lack of elaborate backstories means that every battle and decision is your story. This player-driven narrative is a hallmark of the minimalist design, fostering a deep sense of engagement and ownership. The game offers simple yet engaging gameplay, achieving maximum intrigue while maintaining remarkable visual clarity. A clean isometric art style depicts the islands and units using a soothing color palette and simple geometric shapes. This visual simplicity ensures that the players are never overwhelmed by the graphics, allowing them to focus entirely on the game's strategic elements. The islands are procedurally generated, which adds variety and replayability and ensures that no two battles are ever the same. Despite its minimalistic approach, Bad North is far from shallow. The game strips away the complex mechanics typical of traditional RTS, RTT games, such as resource management and base building, focusing instead on tactical combat and unit placement. Players control up to 4 units, each with unique abilities and strengths, and must position them strategically to fend off waves of Viking invaders. The terrain of each island plays a crucial role in these battles, offering high ground, choke points and other features that can be used to the player's advantage.
If you use a really thin brush and roll it around, really get it to a point, almost like a tiny dagger. And then, with a stabbing motion, just stab, 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 stab. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab. Stab, 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 stab.
Nothing stands between you and the fierce battles against invading Vikings. The combat system in Bad North is straightforward yet challenging. Players must think on their feet, adapting to the changing tides of battle as enemies' forces approach from different directions. The game's controls are intuitive, allowing for quick commands and adjustments, making it easy for players to dive into the action without a steep learning curve. However, the simplicity of the controls remains the same as the game's strategic depth. Each decision from unit placement to timing of attacks can mean the difference between victory or defeat. The procedurally generated islands in Bad North add a layer of unpredictability and excitement to the game. Each island presents a unique tactical puzzle, encouraging players to adapt their strategies continuously. This feature ensures the gameplay remains fresh and engaging, as players cannot rely on memorizing tactics or strategies. Instead, they must assess each new situation on the fly, keeping the gameplay dynamic and challenging. The visual clarity of Bad North is one of its standout features. The minimalist art style and the game's serene yet ominous soundtrack creates a calming and tense atmospheric experience. This duality enhances the emotional engagement as players feel both the tranquility of the island landscapes and the urgency of the Viking threat. The simplicity of the visuals allow for quick comprehension of the battlefield, enabling players to make swift, informed decisions during combat. The game's roguelite elements such as permadeath for units and the persistent progression of resources and items add significant replayability. Each campaign in Bad North feels like a unique journey, with new challenges and opportunities arising from the procedural generation and the player's evolving strategy. The permadeath mechanic ensures that every decision carries weight, heightening the stakes and making each victory feel earned and each loss impactful. The joy of minimalism in Bad North lies in its ability to strip away the unnecessary and focus on what really matters: strategic depth, visual clarity, and emotional engagement. By embracing minimalism, Bad North offers a gaming experience that is both accessible and profoundly satisfying. It stands as a testament to the power of simple, elegant design in creating meaningful and memorable games. One of the standout aspects of Bad North is a strong sense of identity. The game's minimalist approach does not dilute its character, instead it amplifies it. The clean, isometric art style, coupled with the serene yet haunting soundtrack, creates a tranquil and intense atmosphere. This unique aesthetic ensures that Bad North is instantly recognizable and memorable, setting it apart from other strategy games. The procedural generation of islands and the simplicity of the unit design contribute to its strong identity. Though minimal in design, each island feels distinct and offers unique tactical challenges. The lack of an elaborate storyline allows players to craft their own narratives, making each playthrough personal and engaging. It is a minimalist masterpiece that proves sometimes less is indeed more in the world of gaming. By honing in on the essential aspects of strategy and presenting them in a clear, elegant package, Bad North creates an experience that is enjoyable as it is memorable. Interested in more Bad North? Check out my channel for various gameplays, guides, recommendations, and reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for updates on all things gaming and beyond from the Brainstitch Chronicles. See you around!